back. So, do I have lipstick on my teeth? No. Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I am doing my Friday favorites and flops, and I curled my hair right before. I'm not gonna say it's like a favorite, but I just want to show you guys what I use because I found this at Target, and it's the Bedhead, get your minds out of the gutter, rock and roller, and instantly it reminded me of, you know, some type of dirty toy, but it looked like the pearl one from New Me, and I was like, oh, I wonder, I'm gonna give that a try. So this is the kind of curls that it gave, and if you guys would want a tutorial on it, I would totally do one. Just really fun like curls, and each curl is kind of different, so I really like it. It has like a heat temperature thing on it, and yeah, so really nice, $30. Pretty inexpensive. I would mention that. I'm not calling it like a favorite, but I figured I would get some questions on my hair. Also, one of my favorites of the week is Keeking. So if you guys don't know what Keek is, K-E-E-K, it's an app on an iPhone or like any smartphone where you can like make 36-second videos. Maybe it's 39-second, I'm not sure. Short videos. And it's just almost like daily vlogging, and then also people can like make a video as a response back to you, like a really short video, almost like FaceTiming, but like it's not live. So they make a video back to you, and then you can make a video back to them and respond on whatever they're saying. It's just really fun, and I found it an awesome way to interact with you guys. I was like so excited when the first person like kicked me back. I was like, oh my gosh, one of my subscribers, this is awesome. So and like I know y'all's names from, you know, YouTube or whatever, and a lot of people have said, hey, I'm so-and-so from, you know, Instagram or YouTube, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's so nice to see them actually talking. So that's like one of my favorite things, and a lot of you guys make videos, and I kind of watched you, but like now like one person in particular that makes videos is Jessica Green 518. I think that's it. I'll try and link her channel below. Anyway, she's super cute and makes great videos, and she was kicking me back. And also one of the girls that like watches me all the time, Jennifer Doherty. I think that's how you say her name. Doherty, am I saying that right? Doherty? Anyways, her name is Colorado Pinkie Pie on Keek, and it's just fun to interact. There's a whole bunch of you, so if I don't name your names, I'm sorry. Like each one of you guys that are saying something to me is really important to me, and I love it. I love just like the interaction of keeking back. So if you guys have Keek, come follow me. My name on Keek is Mrslolalynn. Okay, I'm gonna get into more of my favorites beauty wise. So I picked up this Sonia Kashuk blush because it was if you could use your $3 off coupon. To be honest, I don't think I was supposed to, but the girl got frazzled at the counter. Like, I think you had to, these are like $9 something, but you have to spend over $10 on those coupons from your phone. Like, if you just go to Target.com and you look up mobile coupons, they'll send you mobile coupons to your phone. Anyways, they had a $3 off Sonia Kashuk, but it was $3 off a $10 item. So I guess I tried to use it and it didn't work, but she was like, oh, how much is it? And I just said $3, and she typed it in. So I feel like that's a little bit cheating, but I got this blush for $3 off. It's the Sonia Kashuk Sunset, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this, and it has like it's like a coral color, and it has like a little bit of sparkle in it. I just posted a coral video yesterday, and I did not have this blush, but it definitely would be like a must-have. I think Melissa, Mel and PHS talks about this a lot. I'm wearing it today. I really like it. It's really, really pretty. It's nice. It's soft. It's got a little bit of pink to it, so it feels very wearable. If you're nervous about coral blushes, I would go ahead and pick this one up. It's soft, but it's pigmented, and you know, it applies well. So really, really pretty, and I'm paired it with one of my favorite lipsticks from MAC. I always talk about this, but I'll just show you my lip combo now that we're getting into it. It's MAC's Impassioned. And people ask me all the time, like, what are your favorite MAC lipsticks? I think I always include Impassioned just because it's such a pretty like pink coral color. If you don't want to spring for a MAC lipstick, I forget the dupe. If you watch my dupe video, I think there are some dupes for this lipstick in there. But I feel like the Vivid lipsticks are a good alternative. It might not be exactly this color, but this is such a beautiful like coral creamy color, and it's an amplified, so I love that formula from MAC. And then I just put on top of it this Strawberry Parfait gloss. This is the NYX Butter Glosses. I absolutely love these. I love using them as toppers, and it just made it, you know, like a little bit more pink and a little bit shinier. So really like this combo, but definitely my most favorite lipstick from MAC right here. It's so bright and vibrant, perfect for the spring, summer. This is like the lipstick that was my go-to that I wore all the time last summer, so definitely pulling it back out to wear again a ton this spring. I think in one of my very first videos on YouTube, which I just had my 1-year anniversary, so it was a year ago, I mentioned something about eyelash curlers not being that important. You could just get like a crappy one and it would be fine. Since I started, I've learned a lot of things, and one of them is that an eyelash curler actually does make a difference. So I picked this one up from MAC when I was in New York, and I can't tell you what a difference it makes when I curl my lashes. I don't have to hold it as long. I don't have to go, it's just like clamp, hold, and all the lashes get in one clamp, and they curl so nicely. It's not like they like do that indent like too curled. They don't, but they just curl at the perfect angle, and I feel like it really makes a difference when I'm applying my mascara. So MAC eyelash curler is definitely something that I would always make an investment in. I believe they're around $15. I could be wrong, but definitely worth the money in my opinion, because this really does make a difference. I've noticed when I apply my mascara the way my lashes are. And I think the curl holds all day, but I don't know if that's particular to this or just the way my lashes are and what mascara I'm pairing with it, but I really do feel like it makes a difference in my lashes, so this is definitely a favorite. Okay, I've been meaning to include this for like weeks and I keep forgetting. This is the Lush product. This is Rose Argan Body Conditioner from Lush. And this is just a great skin conditioner. It has argan oil, cocoa butter, cacao butter, Brazilian nut, almond oils, and shea butter. So it's just like a cream like this. You don't need very much. And you clean your body in the shower with soap. And then you take a little bit of that, rub it all over your body, and then you rinse it off, and then you pat dry like you do it right before you're about to get out of the shower. Your skin feels like you put lotion on it, and it's like this like super hydrated feeling, and the smell lingers on you. It almost smells like, you know, like a hint of rose, and the smell just like stays on your body all day, and like I'm constantly like, oh, what is that? Oh, that smells so good. It's my, you know, conditioner thing that I did for my skin. So anyway, totally worth it. I got this in a gift pack, and I think it was $29 for like this, bath bombs, bubble bars, and some other stuff. So anyways, definitely worth it. This is the smaller size. I would for sure invest in the bigger size next time if I were going to be purchasing it. But if you were nervous and wanted to try it first, you can go in and get a sample, or you can try the smaller size that comes in the gift set. Another thing I talked about already in my BB cream, my Asian BB cream review, is this Lioele powder. And it comes in this gorgeous compact, and this is the Lioele Be My Skin Powder Pack Oil Control type, and this color is in Blooming Ivory. And when I got this, I thought, okay, surely I'm super pale. But since I think it's authentic Asian products, they're probably paler than I am. So their pale is really, really pale. So what I've loved using this for It's such a fine milled powder, but I love using it as a brightening powder in the triangles under my eyes. So if you guys have any powders that are too light for you, you should really consider, you know, using them as, you know, a setting thing for under your eyes. So I found that I really like this, and it feels like it brightens it up, and it kind of, you know, like right on here and here, it gets oily, so it works for oil control, but it's just really nice, and I feel like it sets it pretty well. I don't find it creasing, and it really brightens up. So I've been loving using this for that, because it's too light for me, especially going into the summer. Okay, the last two things before I get to my flop, because I do kind of have one this week, are the Naked Basics palette. I'm wearing that on my eyes today with a few other colors, which I'll show you. I just feel like this is such an awesome palette. I know I've said it like a million times, but I feel like for $27, like, you honestly can't go wrong. You can create so many looks, and it has such great cool tone transition colors, and then the shimmer highlight, and then like to darken up your crease. So I was considering doing a smoky eye with this palette. Would you guys be interested in seeing more looks with the Naked palette? Let me know below. And also what I used on my eyes today, I showed in my haul. This is MAC's Deep Damson, which is just like a darkened, almost like a burgundy color, but it's not, it's a deep dark matte burgundy. And then I use MAC's Swiss Chocolate right here. So these two are kind of like what I use to darken up my crease. Okay, so up next for something that is a flop. I've heard this is a flop many, many times from several people, but I have a few friends that swear by these blushes, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just give it a try. It's the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes. So first of all, let me just show you this. I got it, and it like completely peels off. Do you see that? So first of all, that's a little bit of a flop. I mean, you can organize it back in like a Play-Doh thing, but still it's like, what the heck kind of situation. So anyways, let me just mash it back in there. These are like almost like Play-Doh. Okay, that's what it feels like, the consistency. And granted, this is a not very pigmented color. This is an Orchid Hush. I just don't know if it's worth it. It was like on sale for $5. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a little whirl. But like, there's the color, and then I don't know. It didn't do very much for me. I put it down yesterday and then put like Il Masca's Katie over it, which is pretty pigmented on its own. But it's just like, I don't know, it just didn't do anything for me. The consistency was weird. I like left it in the car, and it wasn't even that hot, and like the whole thing was like mashed into the cap, and like you saw I could peel it up. So I don't know, I'm just saying that these just don't seem like the best cream blush. If you're gonna spring for a cream blush, go for Sonia Kashuk's cream blushes, or Revlon has a couple of cream blushes. This is just not where it's at. So the answer to my past two lies and a truth. So the answer to the first one, in my eye bold lip one, I played the game at the end. It was the first time I played it. The lies were that my mom was a Ford model and that I did karate, because my mom actually did do some modeling, but she wasn't a Ford model. She did do some modeling though in New York. Okay, so it was only a partial lie. And then, but the truth of that one was that the lipsticks, a year and a half ago, it was probably 2 years ago actually, I only owned 2 lipsticks that I wore, and it was MAC's Angel and MAC's Viva Glam 5. So yeah, and look what YouTube has done to me. And I always wanted to wear bright lipsticks. I always wanted to, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna wear bright lipsticks. I don't really care if someone looks at me and they're like, why is she wearing a bright lipstick? I'm just gonna do it. So that's why I encourage all of you, if you want to wear bright lipstick, just do it, okay? Just do it. And the last video in my April favorites, I played the 2 lies and a truth, and the truth of that one was not that Eminem lives down the street from my parents. Oh, I didn't have braces for 10 years, but I did get a hole-in-one, and I was part of like a junior golf league, and I got a hole-in-one. And so he said, you can quit golf when you get a hole-in-one. Like, you don't have to do it anymore. Because obviously he did not think I was going to be getting a hole-in-one. So I'm like, on to golf for the rest of the summers. But, which was fine. It was totally fine. I was fine with that. But then when I actually got the hole-in-one, it was like, I'm quitting. Okay, this week's 2 lies and a truth. Let's get started. When I started college, I was pre-med. And I decided against it because I decided to go into special education because during some of my pre-med classes we were working with children with Down syndrome and with autism, and I decided to go into that instead. I've never smoked anything in my entire life. Not a cigarette, nothing, not one single puff, never, nothing. When I was in high school, I dyed my hair brown, and then I tried to dye, I was trying to go for it to be black because I went through this huge goth stage, but when I dyed my hair it turned green because I dyed it from blonde to try and dye it black, and it turned green. Okay, so which one is the truth? You tell me. Leave it in the comments below. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.